Hi, I'm Chief Meteorologist Tony Petrarca on the Pinpoint 12 Forecast Center. If you click on the Weather Now link on this Friday afternoon, we continue with high humidity. And you take a look at pictures now. We're taping this as of 4 o'clock in the afternoon. The low clouds and fog have been socked in along the coastline and the beaches all day long. This is Newport at EASTON'S Beach. But inland areas, the visibility is fine, and despite mostly cloudy skies, we've had some breaks of partial sun away from the ocean. And as of 4 o'clock, temperature, let me see, Providence is already up to 77 degrees while it's in the 60s along the coastline. Those locations that have a little bit of sun right now through the cloud cover, we'll tend to see the clouds fill back in later on this evening. And this fog that we have along the coast right now is going to move inland up the bay throughout the evening and into the overnight hours. As we take a look at the visibility now, and again, this is as of 4 o'clock, and you can clearly see that, and as expected, these numbers are way down along the coast and the islands. You go further inland, and everything is fine. It's cloudy with a little hazy sun, warm and humid. But places like Providence, Smithfield, Taunton, I do expect the fog to be rolling in later on this evening and into the overnight hours. As we take a look at what we're keeping an eye on, well, for one, damp tonight, meaning high humidity. Some of the fog may be thick enough for a little bit of drizzle and mist. Even some scattered showers later tonight, even though the evening looks fairly dry. That tropical humidity is still in place. And tell you what, I still feel as though most of the weekend is dry. Now, what I heard I got some emails about Saturday, some questions from people about, is Saturday a rain day? By no means is Saturday a rain day. There is the chance of a quick shower, but a better part of Saturday is actually warm and dry. So certainly opportunities to get outdoors on Saturday. Warm temperatures inland on Saturday will be approaching 80. A quick shower, a lot of our computer guidance is suggesting sometime between like 11 a.m. and 1 in the afternoon with the approach of a cold front of a passing shower. That would be about it. Better part of the day is actually dry. Sunday still looks refreshing with sunshine and low humidity, temperatures between 70 and 75. Actually, the dry air, the low humidity comes in as early as Saturday evening and Saturday night. So we'll get rid of this mugginess. If you don't like the high humidity, you'll like the weather by late day Saturday and especially on Sunday. Satellite and radar composite as of 4 o'clock, and this high-res picture shows a lot. Well, for one, all this dull gray down here, that's the low clouds and fog along the coast. There's a little bit of strip of green indicating some drizzle. And then if you look closely up to the north, the cloud cover not quite as thick. There's a few breaks of partial sun through the clouds, and that's why temperatures up here as of 4 o'clock are in the 70s. So we'll widen out the view, and storms, and you can see it in upstate New York. There's actually a severe thunderstorm watch right up in here. Parts of upstate New York does not include southern New England. This is mainly New York State, Pennsylvania. But some precipitation, some scattered showers expected later on this evening and during the overnight hours. Here's a wider view, and we're tracking a front that is draped right in here. We see this line of showers and thunderstorms. And all this front is doing is separating the very tropical, humid air on one side of it, very dry, comfortable air on the other. So, we measure these humidity levels with dew points. And we've shaded the very high dew points in green, which indicates where the tropical air is located, the mugginess. And the low dew points shaded in this light brown. This is where the dry, comfortable air is. And this is the air that's headed our way by late Saturday afternoon, Saturday night into Sunday. So when we take this into the future, watch all this green slide offshore by late Saturday afternoon. Now, here we are, 8 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, and you can see the dew points are still high, so it's a muggy start to the day. But then watch those dew point numbers really drop by late Saturday afternoon and into Saturday evening. Dry, refreshing Saturday night, sunshine, very comfortable on Sunday with a dew point at 6 a.m. at 48, so that indicates a dry atmosphere and very comfortable weather. Let's walk you through it hour by hour, starting off this evening and overnight. This is 7 a.m. and low clouds rolling back in. And then this is early morning clouds and fog. But look at that. It's burning off by early afternoon with some sunshine. And we're looking at temperatures that are going to warm up nicely once the sun comes out. In fact, here's a different perspective here. And you can see temperatures overnight warm and muggy. Now, this is 7 o'clock in the morning, starting off in the mid-60s. At that time, I do expect a lot of low clouds, fog, maybe a little mist along the coastline. Quick shower, late morning, early afternoon, but the sun comes out. And look what happens. You get temperatures warming up nicely in the upper 70s and lower 80s. And a decent finish to the day. And 8 o'clock in the evening, we're looking good, dry, clear. Temperatures at that time that are in the 70s. So this evening, high humidity, breezy, humid, with a fog. Well, the fog's already at the coastline, but the fog will move inland during the evening hours and overnight. It'll be damp. I think later in the evening and late tonight, some scattered showers, some areas of drizzle. So that high humidity and fog and low clouds will start the day early on Saturday morning, but that will thin to partly sunny skies. In fact, by 11 a.m., 76 degrees. So sometime between 11 a.m. and, say, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, brief passing shower. But we stress a majority of the daylight hours of Saturday, not only dry, but warm. Look at these temps in the afternoon, reaching around 80, beautiful by 6 o'clock Saturday evening with sunshine and a temperature at 79. So once again, kind of murky tonight with dense fog along the coastline. We may have to have a dense fog advisory reissued once again. There'll be a little bit of mist and some showers later tonight. Humid start Saturday morning. We'll start with clouds, and then we'll see some brightening. Skies becoming partly to eventually mostly sunny. Quick shower late morning, early afternoon, but a better part, keep in mind, this time of year, the daytime is 15 hours long, and that vast majority of the 15-hour time period on Saturday will actually be dry. Saturday night looks good. Sunday is spectacular if you don't like the muggy weather. It is sunny and dry on Sunday with temps between roughly 70 and 75. All right, our newscast starts shortly in about an hour. Eyewitness News at 5 o'clock. We'll have more weather information, and we'll see you then. Thanks for logging in.